Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to my EU4 Achievements Hunter run. We have a few more days until the next EU5 patch release, so there's no sense to start a new campaign. 1.2 patch is gonna be huge. What's gonna be also huge? This video, because we are gonna go for the Where is the Room Gone achievement, whereas Asturias, so little reasonable over here, I have to conquer Rome and establish a holy order over there. Fasten seatbelts. That's gonna be a unique strategy that we've planned. You know guys, I've opened the map print store recently, and for the next few days we do have a celebration of the Polish Constitution of the 3rd May, where you can find all the Polish maps. It's like 12 of them, discounted up to 35%. In that game I'll not care about any Spanish stuff, go straight towards our goal. Because of that, definitely rival Aragon will need their provinces. Now the others don't matter, so let's just go England plus Burgundy. But I already prepare my armies. Or even prepare the navy and the army. Go ahead and develop the gold mine. Once we get a bit more of mana. Then from the estates I'll definitely need admin and mail all the free power points, as we're gonna finish sooner than later. Morale versus other religions for sure. Religious diplomats for sure, and development of the temples here. Give me manpower, supremacy, as well as the general wife from the burghers, prestige, 1% loans, as well as cheaper loans and tax meta. We can do this. So it's all useless that we've got there. I might need the bonus here for the galleys, but do we have any galleys? We have 0 galleys, so I'm just gonna go for the maintenance. And in here, not bad general. We're gonna definitely use them to go and invade the Byzantines. In here, let's also take the imperforation guy as well as production efficiency. And we have to take a look at the Ottoman rivals. So we're gonna start improving already with both Hungary and Austria. Or maybe Hungary and Venice. These guys I'll be able to ally. Or 3. Yes. Hungary, Austria, Venice. I'm gonna improve with all 4 of these guys to ally them to fight the Ottomans. So you get on the ship and ready go towards the Byzantines. Of course, there's infants of the Aragon disaster loading. I did go for that disaster a while ago, but I have no idea and I don't remember what it was doing. Just in case I have that second army to deal with any rebels, etc. And probably it's gonna be worth to already start slackening, so I'll be able to start using the free company. And since it's 14th of December, really, they are allies my rival. That's gonna make it harder. Well, Austria is not gonna help us. Let's go for Venice. And exactly in these 2 weeks my ships should arrive to fight the Byzantines. They did not ally anyone, so that's no CB. It's gonna be an easy one. Now the question is, do we first go for Constantinople or do we first go for Southern Greece? I think I'm gonna go for the Southern Greece. There is a risk that the Ottomans are gonna attack them, but it's fine. That army, is it possible to split them on the ships? No, because I'm gonna send half of them on that fort and half of them on that fort just after killing their army. Yeah, depot points, sure. We need to boost the gold mine. Let me also actually go for... I have the mill focus and level 2 advisor. We need to be up to date with the technology, which is closely to impossible with that ruler, but... yeah, that war of the Ottomans, so it's gonna require that. So infants of Aragon gives me we stand with the king, which takes our stability and gives a lot of rebels. I will go for the infants. And let me actually check the outcomes because I don't remember it. Okay, I just checked that if we go for infants, at the end of the disaster I'm gonna get some manpower, but I'm not get the Isabel de Castile. That's why I'm gonna go for the king to get later on the Isabel. and some crumple, but it's obviously also hurting us more. To end the disaster is not that bad. I have to get rid of the rebels, plus get our stability to 0. So definitely looking for advisor for step because it's gonna be useful. And for now, let's not get any mercs as we're still burning the professionalism. Obviously, during the disaster, there's negative events that you'll be getting. That's why you want to finish it ASAP. And again, that's not that hard. I just need more stability and get rid of the rebels. And the faster I get rid of this disaster, the better for us, because, oh, there it is. Because less of the events will be happening for us. I need more admin mana for sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that hurts. In here, let's just make sure that I use the garrison. Yeah, so I rather easily win it. I can at least get rid of one stack of the cavalry. And yeah, now we need a lot more time to get this to 0. Obviously, it would be much easier if I did not know CB Byzantium, but there are goals and there are goals. And you might say, yes, Zlewikk, you could just wait it, right? Why rush the Byzantines so much? Well, if I don't rush them, then the Ottomans will. And looks like Byzantines don't have any armies, but they have 20k pretender rebels. So I will get... Oh, yeah, I will get my army in there. But maybe not fight these rebels. I might take over their siege though. No. Stop it. At least army deserters is something I'm gonna use. But it's only for 5 years. That 5 years might be enough. 10% morale, 5% discipline, and recover army morale. Yeah, we're gonna beat the ass of the Ottomans with this. The slackening finished, so I can now go and get my free company to fight the rebels in here. Okay, got some admin mana from the event. So let's do this. Finish the disaster. That gives us some crown power to get it to 10%. But also manpower. Very lovely. Now we're waiting for the new queen. Look how close that battle is. Oh, we barely won it. Oh, someone declared on Byzantium as well. It's Venice. But I want to ally Venice. So that's actually super problematic that I want to ally Venice, because I will subjugate Byzantium in that war. There's no other choice. I have to. I don't have the coring range to do something else. So we will end up in the war with Venice. Why would you attack on something that you can't even occupy? I have to piece it out because call for peace is gonna kill me. This is truly unfortunate. Epirus is dying, so that doesn't matter. These guys have medium attitude. What would you like to take? They want this to... how about I don't give you that? Oh. How about I give you something else? Well, they would fuck off for 400 ducats. So how about we just... Wait. Here goes the tech. I'm sure they have it. Oh, they don't have it already. But they have 35,000. And I'm sure they can take the deck at any moment they want to. These guys are going to be busy with Kandar and Ramazan. It's gonna take them a moment. In the meantime, I should be able to piece out Venice. For 50 ducats.
So I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
Now, how many guys can I ally to call against the Ottomans? That's gonna be Austria. That's gonna be Hungary. Not gonna be Poland, because they don't like each other with Hungary, but that's gonna be the Mamluks. Maybe I could get Poland? They don't like both Austria and Hungary. Maybe with a royal marriage I could get it. Doesn't matter. So, how many of these guys... So, Hungary and Mamluks would help. These guys I need favors. I think that's a waste of time to wait for this. So... Oh, these guys are not my subject, yeah. You start from here, you start from here. Got an AV there. How about Venice? Hey guys, I can get Venice as well. Let's get Venice in an attack. With Venice and the Mamluks, I should have the naval superiority. And we'll go for the reconquest of Gallipoli. Or even Arta, because that's an easy war goal and I still need that location. Province. You go in here. You go in here. Let's try rushing this. Maybe I used a bit of speed. I see they're already helping me. But if I take Gallipoli, yeah, they can't cross. And I'll be able to cross later on with the naval superiority. But now let's just take time to carpet search everything. So we don't have to actually give stuff to the allies. Yeah, I know I promised them.
Promises, promises.
Ottomans are just focusing on sieging the Mamluks. At least they were useful for that. Not sure if they fought in the battles. But most of the Ottoman army being busy here or I'm carpet sieging is the perfect scenario. I will want to take directly provinces from Aragon. So let's build point on them to get some CBs. Oh no, they're coming. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked unless these guys act fast enough to reinforce me. 3.8, 4.0, 100, 105. So that the army quality is not that tragic. Remember that the unit types that the Ottomans are using in early game are stronger than ours. It's mostly the fact that the Western European units are one of the worst in early game. Well, we've got Enrique de Trastamara on the throne, 201. Just waiting for that Isabel event, which can happen already. Okay, I'm gonna take some cores for Byzantines. I'm gonna take Arta, Tirhala, actually don't need Cephalonia to myself. As well as Biga, Kojali, Bolu, Amasya. Because this is the state that we'll need for the achievement. Maybe instead of this two, we'll just take a decent amount of money. So the next war I can take the rest. I take in this so I can actually then give the provinces to Asturias. For now I wouldn't have the colonial range, they wouldn't have the colonial range to receive it. So that's why I did not release them before the war. I'm gonna lose all of my alliances. Because I promised lands and I did not deliver. That doesn't matter. What matters, yeah, is to release Asturias now. And declare war on Aragon to start creating that path to give Asturias provinces. Maybe England, Switzerland, Portugal helping them out at 70k troops. They are all actually except England on tech free, so it should not be that hard. Actually, I'm gonna bring these guys back home as well because there's just too many of them. Could I simply ally Burgundy? No, they hate us. Could ally Morocco, but they have no armies. So I'm gonna first trash pushing out Portugal because they're just separated for everyone else. And then go focus on Aragon. So, Mr. Portugal, before you go and unite with these guys, just got to give me reparations and money. I don't care about anything else. And now we go and focus on these guys. Look, they brought 50,000 troops in here. Which is fine. I'm just gonna go and call a Grand Company to help us out. I have money. And now it's all about fighting with the combat with. So now I'm setting roughly combat with to start the battle with. Then reinforce my morale. Then reinforce with a bit more of the troops, which brings me a sure victory. My first guarantee form is gonna be surely the
Dark Smitter.
Oh, I can get the infants of the Aragon, but I think that's useless. Because I'd rather improve the stats of my queen once I do get there. Okay, England. Can you just fuck off? Please. Okay. Now, can't take this province. Trapani, right? Thought occupying the fort there, so how about we win another battle and then go after the fort. There goes the peace deal. think I'm gonna actually take a bit more to also get Messina. EU1 is totally fine. Now we do go ahead and feed Asturias. All these provinces. This is the whole line we've created to feed them with these provinces. The problem is, you know, I can't give them anything farther, because I would have to go for Naples. But on the other hand, if I let them core this, they should have the coring range to around here easily, or even here. I might just give them time to start coring these provinces. Let's see how much it's gonna take them. If not, I can also always go after Naples. Just before declaring war on the Ottomans, I'm gonna already start annexing Asturias. It is already gonna take years, and it's gonna be even more once I feed them with more of provinces. Obviously, before I feed them any provinces, they had to core. They did core everything, so now they do have colonial range for the Ottomans, and our truce ends with them in just 2 months. I'm not scared. I do have tech 6 on military. They have 4 because they are maxing the quality ideas, so I think we should be totally fine. Myself will try try getting influence for the diplo annexation cost. That's not gonna happen. Let's just take nothing. Well, I would take influence anyway, but that doesn't matter. Let's declare and kick us at the Ottomans, even if they still outnumber me a tiny little bit. Oh, it would be so sad if we closed the entire Ottoman army on Cephalonia. They can still cross. They own 2 parts of the strait. They can't cross anymore. There it is, Isabella of Castile, 563. And she's just an heir. So we need to kill that guy, but that's as soon as she reaches 15, but I don't think I'm gonna play that much. So Asturias have colonial range for Igel. They don't have for Sinop, so I have to go this path, giving them all of this. Just confirm room. Yeah, I just have to clear these guys. It's gonna make them definitely much more expensive to annex. Like, look, now it's gonna take until 1482. They still need to core it, and they'll first start coring Igel and then the rest. That's gonna definitely take them some time. I can make it faster with Papal Legate. And then I still have the privilege here that I can't take. Well, I'll be able to take by cancelling one of this. With that one core, they can start coring the rest. So we will be just on time. A question of faith is because our queen consort is Orthodox. I could change my religion to Orthodox, but no, we have to be Catholic. So when we reach a subject, they're also Catholic, so I can get that achievement. Oh, Castilian Civil War. Really don't care. What is unfortunate is we already got Isabel, so we're gonna lose her, no matter what I choose. But since we're about to switch to Asturias, I don't care. Let's decrease developments, it's easy to convert. Let's state it. Oh, I can establish an order right away. I thought it needs to be right religion. Okay then, let's go ahead and release Asturias and play as them. Now I just need mana, and that's it. By the way, start of exploration ideas, and overall Australian ideas are very unique because you get a free merchant, a free missionary, a free diplomat, and a free colonist. And then on top of that, we get 15% province wars cost, which is a lot. And some other modifiers like missionary strength, goods produced, and manpower. Anyway, let's establish an order. And there it is. Why is the room gone? 1481, not a bad timing, definitely can be done faster, but I hope you guys enjoyed this unique way of an EU4 campaign, where we just went a bit different strategy than normally. And of course, do remember to check our store strategymaps.co, where currently there's up to 35% discounts going on for the Polish maps to celebrate the 3rd May Constitution. But if you want to buy any other maps, there's still 10% off with the code ULM.